Well, I'm back. Now, where have I been, Dennis? Galvin?
You don't really want me to tell everybody.
I think you want. I want to. Here's the first hint, sports fans. Right here, baby. What do you got?
This is what 75 shows on this program will do.
70. It's the 70th.
It's a long way. It's a long way since I saw you hanging around the front door of the Market Basket supermarket.
True. What did I do, Dennis?
You started pestering me one evening.
No, that was a long time ago. What did I do?
I don't know. You tell me.
I ruptured a quad, ladies and gentlemen. Now, most people don't know what a quad is,
well,
except if you're on a campus, there's a quad. Okay, the quad goes, it's a tendon that goes, it goes to the knee, comes down here, goes to the knee, and then out. It broke like a rubber band.
And
how did I do it?
Yeah.
Getting off the toilet. That's how I did it. True, Scout's honor. No,
that's a dangerous place.
It
Some
is.
people refer to the toilet as the fatal funnel.
I haven't gone since.
You haven't gone?
No, I refuse to go there. No, it's the second time, too. And
well,
I didn't.
Geez, now you should start getting a little bit of a line on this thing.
Line. You want to see the scar?
No, I'll take your word for it.
No, the second time they put a cadaver in there. What is a cadaver? A cadaver tendon. What is a cadaver tendon?
A cadaver is someone else.
Someone
else's body part is in your body.
And I think it was a woman because I feel strange once a month. I also can play the piano now. I don't know why.
Well, then you must have hit somebody really good.
I hope so. All right. As you well know, what time of the year is it?
It is the Christmas season, the holiday season, the Hanukkah season, and New Year's coming up.
Thanks, Dennis.
I missed Hanukkah, right?
So you did, yeah.
I'm sorry, Ed.
Started on the second.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Oh, and also it's springtime, evidently, because there's no winter this year.
Springtime in what country?
Right here, buddy.
You got me fooled.
Yeah, what? You call this winter? One snowstorm, we had it in November.
All I know is it's pretty damn cold out. That's all I can
let's
tell you.
clean it up, Dennis. You're not running for office.
It's not even winter yet, and it's cold.
It's meteorological winter start. Notice how fast I said meteorological winter started on December 1st, Dennis.
That's right. You're an expert about it.
I am an expert about it.
Wow.
There may a lightning bolt.
Not so good about your quad, but you certainly can tell me what the
Hey,
weather
it was an
is.
unprovoked attack. Looked like Frankenstein when I got finished. Oof. Why do they put somebody else's tendon in the second time?
I think you told me that it's because the original body part of yours was actually non-workable any longer.
It was mush. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Now, Mary, did it hurt when I had it? That's because I crawled to the back of bed. That's why. No, and
he was too much in pain.
I was too much in pain
before you were able to hear it.
You know, it hurt so much. How much did it hurt?
How much did it hurt?
Well, it hurt so much I didn't even curse. Now you know that's bad. Bad.
You know when it really hurts?
What?
When you start smiling. That's when you know somebody's really in pain.
Why?
Well, because, I mean, the reaction is to cry, scream, but somebody who really gets hurt, they smile. That's when you're really in trouble.
If I didn't smile.
You didn't. You couldn't.
I have too much pain. All right. Now, who wrote the... no. The Night Before Christmas. I think you should read this. I wrote it, and I'm very
I'm getting set up here. Now, what
you're not.
I haven't a chance to see this.
Doesn't matter. There's no curse words. I'll give it the correct inflection. It's a rewrite of The Night Before Christmas.
By who?
By whom?
By whom?
Moi. See where it says one? Read that section first, and please don't read names.
All
there
right.
you go.
You want me to read the section? It says two.
One. No, one first, and then two.
Oh, okay. All right.
And now look at the camera.
All right.
Which isn't on, apparently.
It was the night before Christmas. No one was stirring, not even a moose. I heard a commotion outside, and I sprang to my feet. Well, not so much that I sprung as jumped. Well, not really jumped. I managed to arise. I went to the front door after bunking into things.
Damn right.
Because I had forgotten to put a light on. Is this about your injury?
No,
Okay.
That's got no toilet in there.
Much to my surprise, the forest creatures were putting on a production of the opera Ada.
Aida. Will you get it? No
Aida.
wonder you weren't elected. Aida. Ada. What the hell?
I
Oh.
checked the Forest Creatures. Didn't do Aida. They did
Wait a minute.
Rigoletto.
Well, who? Okay, go ahead.
Rigoletto is an opera in 3 acts by Giuseppe Verdi.
Joe, not Verdi, Verdi.
Verdi.
Which is Joe Green in English.
Joe Green.
Yeah,
All right.
Go ahead.
Aida is an opera in 4 acts by Giuseppe Verdi, right?
Mhm.
You can see where the confusion came into being. No note came through your email.
What the hell are you reading? By the way, you
So
didn't-
what?
you
So
didn't-
what was the intent of that? Are you trying to change the?
You
what's the
didn't, you
meaning?
didn't say imagine that, by the way.
I did.
Did you? I
I
must have missed
absolutely
it.
did. You can play the tape back.
Okay, that takes care of that. All right, so Gino's not here today because Gino is on.
Yes, so we should all ask everyone to offer their prayers and best wishes.
No, he's on
to
assignment.
Gino.
He's on
no,
assignment.
he's not on assignment. He's
We
he's
had
having
an
some-
assignment today, and it was concluded.
He's getting
It's
some
not-
things fixed.
It's not, what?
He's getting fixed up.
Nice.
You know, we all have
Oh,
little
you-
issues. From
I
time
hope
to
that
time.
Pam doesn't find out about this.
No.
All right, and then Nikki's not here. Why?
Well, that's a good question.
Beats me.
Uh,
I
Well,
got a message to email.
well, you told me there was a party here when I showed up, and it's just you.
Last time there was a party. I missed that party. Did you go?
I mean, Mary's here. That's great.
Yeah,
But
okay.
but you're all by yourself
Did you
here.
go? Did you go to the party they had?
No, I wasn't able to. I was
I
unfortunately
wasn't able.
to.
Where?
I wasn't able to do it.
I wasn't able to because I reacted to the antibiotic. Oh. You know what? You know nausea? How about extreme nausea? How about Zofran had trouble handling it?
You just look like a guy that's in pain,
Thank you.
but you handle it well.
Certainly did.
You do. You handle it well. Ed, I think you're an inspiration for everybody out there. I'm sure everybody has got pains more than you do.
I'm not running for office.
But you're here.
I'm
And
here.
you're able to
Damn it, I'm
try
here.
to meet people.
Look at that, baby.
Try to make people laugh
That's right.
at your own demise. I think that's great.
Thank you. And we got 21 minutes of nothings going on now. So what do you want to talk about? Yes, I have new slips. No, slips? Better not say.
No,
Well,
it's
it's that cadaver.
Are you running a booking operation
Yes,
too?
look at that too.
Uh,
Look at that. L.L. Schwartz.
L.L. Schwartz.
Okay. Now, by the way, there's a funding problem for community access TV. Did you know that?
I did know that.
All right. So you want to address that?
Yes. Well, the problem is that there's a bureaucrat in Washington who
Yeah.
has made it, or at least eliciting information to find out whether or not they want to continue to fund local TV. And if they watch this program, they'll probably cancel the funding by Friday.
God.
Because there's nothing going on
Yeah,
here.
may your campaign blow up in your face. God's sakes. Isn't it time to run for something like squirrel catcher or something?
Too many squirrels. Too many squirrels. But that's essentially what's going on.
Yeah.
So
And the cable companies have cut back?
the cable companies have cut
Have
back.
they cut back or stopped it altogether?
I don't know if they've stopped it. My cable's working.
No, not cable's not. They stopped giving money.
Yeah.
Have they? Or
I'm
cut
not aware of
back?
that. All I know is this is a federal issue.
No, but the cable guys are cut back because they don't have to.
Yeah. they
Yeah.
don't have
All
to.
right. Good.
But they want to do away with local programming, and that's sad because
Why?
then
Why
you
not?
would. Well, I don't know. I
Let's
don't.
dig deeper. You're in office. Let's dig deeper.
I just think that it's a shame. I think that there should be local programming. It gives you an entity. It gives you an identity about your own area, where you live, who your people are, your friends are, what kind of guys are walking next to you.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
you.
All right. Let's give her a hand on that one. All right. You're so full of it. No, so let's talk about Arciero. If he were a Republican, he would have won. 'Cause all you had to do was have a D next to your name. For Democrat, and you were in.
well, it was just not a good year for the Republican Party. Let's just
That's
say
what
that.
I just said.
Yes, that's right.
People vote for the party, not the candidate.
There are times when that changes, but not recently.
When I was with Moses, they voted
They
Democratic
voted.
too.
Moses had his own troubles trying to keep things together.
I told him I like this.
Didn't they throw him out once or twice?
No, he left Egypt.
I think he went away for a while, went to the top of the mountain, came back, and he found out they all went the other way.
No, he had 22 commandments originally.
And he had to negotiate them down to 10.
No, you remember Mel Brooks? Oops, 11.
The bottom one broke off.
They couldn't make it individual, right? All right. So, who died yesterday? There was a note.
Of yesterday. I mean, obviously, not yesterday,
She
but
was
within
in
the last
Laverne and
week.
Shirley.
Oh, no kidding. Who
Well,
was
you're
it?
really up on these.
No, I
Penny
didn't know
Marshall.
that. Penny Marshall passed away.
Luke Lower. We're gonna
Oh,
back.
she
Yeah,
was a
she
good.
passed
I
away.
liked her. She was funny.
She had the.
She was cute.
Okay.
She was nice.
Yeah, but yeah, she was Laverne and Shirley, but she had diabetes, and
Okay.
but they had it on the radio that her thing was Laverne and Shirley. She was with the Odd Couple.
That's right. She was.
Yeah, but they forgot about that.
Which Odd Couple? The original one with Jack Lemmon and.
No, that's a movie.
Okay, so it was the second one
It was
with Jack Klugman.
Jack Klugman and Tony Randall.
Randall.
Yeah.
There's nobody watching that even remembers them.
Go to YouTube. Man, what do you mean nobody watching? I have a big clientele and people in their hundreds. All right, so you want to talk about anything political today?
Well, I can tell you this. I mean, from the political point of view.
You didn't answer the question, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Just to let everybody know that there's a major issue going on within the smaller and ever growing smaller Republican Party about leadership, and there's going to be a big election in January to determine who's going to be the new party chairperson.
Who was the party chairperson?
Party chairperson previously was Kirsten Hughes.
Never heard of him.
Huh?
Is that a woman?
Yes, it was.
I never heard her.
And that was part of the problem.
Okay,
nobody heard about it. So, they're gonna. There's several people that are now trying to get in there.
Are you up for it?
No, I'm not. I'm watching and
Is
listening.
Kathy Lynch up for it?
No, she's not. They're all watching to see who gets in it.
Who?
Deal.
Deal's
I think
up
that
for it?
Jeff Deal is basically not going to do it.
Good.
And this is breaking news, by the way.
Don't point at me.
I'm just telling
Why?
you.
Why is it breaking?
Because I
news?
heard this morning from good sources that he was not going to do it.
Well, why did he run against Warren?
Well, apparently he thought he had a chance, but it didn't seem to work out that way.
Like
Somebody ought to get a new pollster.
It was like a snowflake on the temperature of 95 degrees.
Yeah, they don't have the apparatus to be able to support.
Hey, you think people that I have as a client know what apparatus means?
Yeah, well, all right. So they don't have
the apparatus.
Apparatchik. They don't have the organization.
Yeah.
To actually compete,
well,
and that's one of the problems.
But she's running for president anyway already.
Well, I don't think she's going to get much further than this place.
Why?
Just don't think so.
Well, who's a Democrat?
Even her own party isn't going. I think she just was told from several prominent Democrats to shut up and stay out of the mill.
So who's going to run for the Democrats?
That's a good question. It'll be a field of about 30 people.
Oh, let's narrow it down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll go to money. The British have the right thing.
Well, that's why the Democrats want to do this ranked choice voting, so they can have everybody that they can try to get they can vote 3 or 4 times in the same election, and that's going to be a problem down the line. Did you know about that?
I've heard of it, but
well, it's ranked choice voting means because the Democratic Party is literally littered in primaries with the fields of 15, 20. Yeah. They want to be able to vote several times to pick second, third choice.
What? You don't have one the first time, you go again.
That's the way it should be, but that's not the way they want to do it.
Sounds like gerrymandering.
It's kind of in the same reign. It's a trifecta, right? You've got automatic voter registration. Mm-hmm. You've got now some people want to give. Some people want to do this particular thing, ranked mm-hmm. choice voting, and I think the third thing was some places are even discussing the idea of allowing non-citizens to vote in certain elections.
What for?
I don't know. It's just somebody's agenda.
Must be Democratic.
Well, it's certainly not coming from the Republicans.
Not coming from the Republicans. All right. And we're vacating Syria, right?
That's what I heard today. Yes.
All 2,000.
Yeah. Now the president is taking flack from some Republicans even that are claiming that if he does that, he's going to wind up creating another situation like that which happened to President Obama about 5 or 6 years ago.
Why? Well, he drew a red line and then backed up.
Well, that's true, but
he gave it away.
He also pulled out of Afghanistan and said to everybody he was pulling out, which was another problem.
Well, you want to let people know.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't they do that?
You got to cancel all those contracts.
Didn't they do that in World War II? We're pulling out, so go right ahead.
You got to cancel the contracts. You got to take the concession stands down. You got to give these guys a chance to look for new jobs.
And they're selling water in the desert. Well, Russia has control of it anyway.
Not a bad business.
Wouldn't
Wouldn't you like that concession?
I thought guns were better.
Guns and water. That's two things you have
We
to
got
have.
it. All right. Well,
If you could corner the market there, you'll be a very, very prominent businessman in Afghanistan.
Great. That's where I wanted to go. I have my own Hilton.
You call it Ed's Hilton right there.
Just before they blow it up.
Make sure you have a lot of metal
Braces.
on you. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Syria's gone anyway.
Well, the entire Middle East continues to unravel, right? You got the issue now with Saudi Arabia and Khashoggi, right?
Oh well, we
Right, and you got the Democrats not the Democrats, but the Republicans in the Senate are pulling out the funding for their support of Yemen, which is probably a good idea, right?
Well, let Saudi Arabia worry about it.
Yeah, that's right. They got the money, that's for sure. And then there's always Iran, so hang in there. But we don't have to worry about that this Christmas. We don't have to worry about these guys.
No, but Israel's sitting right there, baby.
They are. They are sitting right in the center of the whole
They
thing.
ain't going to take crap from anybody. Are
That's
we allowed to say crap? Oh.
that's the way
All
it
right.
is.
So what else you want to talk about? The collapse of the New York Knicks? Because it's not.
New York collapse of the New York Knicks.
It's not true. They had nothing to collapse.
Van Arsdale, Dick Van Arsdale.
Long time ago, buddy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Dave DeBuscher.
Dave DeBuscher. I remember them. They would come up to Boston, and the Celtics would kick their butt.
Really?
Yes.
That's because they were afraid of him. Not when they had Lucas and all that.
They did pretty good. They did pretty good. They had we had Havlicek, we had Larry Siegfried, we had Bill Russell.
Larry Siegfried.
Yeah, you remember Larry? You don't remember Larry Siegfried?
I remember the Siegfried line.
No. Well, he was a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Well, we didn't have that.
No, we had JoJo White. Remember those? You remember
From
those?
Kansas, right?
Yep. Good basketball players. Dave DeBuscher, boy, that's a long time ago. They were good guys.
They won the champion.
Who was Earl the Pearl Monroe?
He was with the Knicks.
That's what I thought.
Then they had Dick Barnett with the fallback baby.
I met Earl the Pearl one evening at a basketball game.
How did that happen?
He showed up. He
You
was
were in his seat?
and he came in with a beautiful silk tie
Well, I think he could
with
afford
a
it.
diamond ring,
Well-
and I mean he was dressed to the hilt. And what a sharp guy he was. I was very impressed with him. I never forgot him. He got an autograph for him and
Really?
everything. Earl the Pearl.
He didn't come in with a girl?
Just walked in by himself.
Well, he couldn't get another ticket. He had to pay for it. Well, Dennis, this place is really going now. You got any jokes?
Well, you brought me here,
Well, I was supposed to have other people here.
and they obviously didn't show up.
Darn
so what
right.
does that say about me?
You're crazy to show up.
That's just what my wife told me when I left.
Really? Let's talk about some new tax forms. Huh?
2 new tax forms. Are you doing your taxes now? Is it
No,
true?
I've been looking at the forms.
Just looking at them?
Then I take medication.
Now, most people about now would be doing Christmas shopping. You're reading your tax forms?
Excuse me, the last name is Cohen, buddy. What do I care? What do I care?
That's
now,
right.
Ralph?
You just read your tax form.
I got news for you. The whole world's not Christian, all right? And to our black friends, right? It's Kwanzaa, right?
I believe
I
it's,
think it's December 26th. this
something
year.
right afterwards, yeah.
Yeah. It floats.
Yes.
Sort of like Chinooka.
Okay.
Some of you Christians will have it locked up.
We
Oh,
won't
the
go there.
Pope opened up. Well, I think we
Well,
might be.
speaking of the Pope, you know, you were talking about the state chair. The state chairman, why that election is so important is that state chair has about as much power in the Republican Party as the Pope does in the Catholic Church.
It's
Once
waning.
this is like the what do they call it, the conclave.
Mhm.
You go and you vote, and that's it. You go away for 4 years. You don't participate in
Wow.
anything.
Well, we happen to know where some of them are, but that's another story. He thinks that's going to hurt the Catholic faith. What do you? No, really?
I'll tell you a funny story about that.
Well, not too funny because I'm the star.
No.
Yeah.
A funny story is it's the truth. It's
What
I
do
think
you-
it was
don't do that.
third or fourth century. They had real problems going into these conclaves because each of these cardinals that would show up to make the choice, they had these kings that were looking for their guy in there. So nobody wanted to make a choice because if they didn't make a choice and they came back, the king might, So they would go into these conclaves and they would try to drag this out for 6-7 months. It got so bad that they decided to lock everybody in, and then they still would make a choice. So then what they decided to take the roof off the top, they deny food. Eventually they would get to the point where they say, look, it's better to die back in my own country than to starve to death here, and they'd make a choice. So that's how you get the legislature to work.
Certainly. How about Congress?
Congress is hopeless.
Isn't it time for them to go on vacation again?
I heard Ralph Nader last night. You remember Ralph Nader?
He's still alive?
Right, we're still alive. And Ralph Nader said, look, we got to stop this whole thing about giving lobbyists money from and Rand Paul joined him on. Rand Paul was with it too. Stop this thing with lobbyists from other countries because it's just absolutely absurd what goes on at Washington D.C. And I think there's something. I'm listening to Rand Paul and Ralph Nader a lot more these days.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Even got so bad I even listened to Noam Chomsky once.
Noam Chomsky?
Yes.
Who's that?
You know who Noam Chomsky is?
Evidently I don't.
He's one of the most incisive political, socio-economic minds in the 20th century.
This is the
Very intelligent
This
guy.
is the 21st.
Well, he was pretty good back a
Is
few
he
years
still
ago.
alive?
I think he is. I think you're still ahead of him.
What's his claim to fame?
Well, he went to MIT. He's
Oh,
a
well,
professor
in
at
that
MIT.
case.
So I mean,
you mean
know.
MIT KEY? Yes.
How much longer is this going to last?
Well, look at the clock, 6:52. Hey, let's get some guests in here. Come on, hey Nick, come on out. Where the hell? Where's Nick? Come on, somebody come out here.
It's time to recognize
We're
the
dying
people
here.
that make
Come on out.
that make you famous.
Get out here, somebody. Go get a dog from outside.
Now
Get
listen, maybe he's got some old chicken bones back there,
Ooh, wow.
right? But he's going to make sure that they're disarmed, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? Because I'm not going to take any more of that stuff anymore. Did you take?
No.
Did you? Well, you. Oh God!
What do
If
you
you
think
gave him one of those Colt 45 chicken bones, would be going to his. Would be goes bar mitzvah.
My
would be-
wake. Might be going to my wake. I'd be on the floor. Is anybody gonna come in?
No, they're
Why
gonna let you.
not?
They're gonna let you hang at the end of this string
Well,
all by yourself.
people
with me with you.
Well, gee, that's right. Why go alone? Get Kathy Lynch on the phone. Kathy, you're on live. Call your house.
I
She'll
just got her.
answer.
I got all I'm getting is answering services now.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because they know what's going on. They're cleared out. They're cleared out. We're just gonna have to sit here and sweat for 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Well, you're ahead. All right. So
All
that,
right.
is that the third quarter or the fourth?
That's we're winding down. Thank God.
So let's talk about the Knicks. You want to know not how to play basketball?
Watch the Knicks.
That's right. They're
Well,
9-23.
This is your show.
Let's talk about them. You know what they have?
What?
Nobody.
Nobody.
They're even worse than the Ole defense. You know what the Ole defense is? The guy
Yes.
comes down the lane and you go, Ole!
Do you remember Dave Bing?
Yes. He was with the Pistons.
Yes, it became the mayor of Detroit.
Well, I'm sorry.
Right? And you know who else was on the Detroit City Council with her?
Who?
Martha Reeves.
From the Londells? Or
No, Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh, well,
Did
I
you?
had the
Were
Londells.
you around in the late '60s at all?
No, I skipped that. You know, Vietnam and all that.
What were you doing in the '60s?
I graduated high school, graduated college, went to graduate school.
Okay, all right.
Then the draft board was on. Joined the Navy.
You joined the Navy. You became a meteorologist in the Navy.
No, I was a urologist already.
Did you do meteorology work for the Navy?
No, because
Because they didn't
no, I
trust
had
you.
the Hong Kong. I had the
They
Hong-
put you in radio
That's
communications.
right. No, I had the Hong Kong flu. Hadn't recovered, and they pulled me in. And due to allergies, I should have never been picked up in the first place.
Yeah, but you're in the ocean. There's no ragweed there.
But they would bring it in. Oh, Ensign.
Ensign Pulver.
That was Pulver, yeah. That was another nice war.
Where did they
whatever.
send you? Where did they send you?
They didn't. I got released.
Oh, you did. Okay.
They put down military ineptitude, and the draft board said,
So then you went to meteorology. Now,
What-
where did you work as a meteorologist?
well, we can't talk about that.
Why not?
I had
I've always been interested in
I had
that.
2 degrees. Then buy my book. I had 2 degrees in meteorology for the service.
I didn't know that.
Well, did you ask?
No. What drew you to the weather?
Huh?
What drew you to the weather?
I was stupid at 7 years old. I looked out the window and my dog kept saying, "Cut it out, Ed."
Did you try to make rain in a jar or anything like that when you were little?
No, I took on a hot day with no air conditioning, I took some ice and put it out in a glass with water and watched the condensation take place.
That sounds real interesting. You must have been a real kick on your block.
Oh, yeah, that was great, yeah. My nickname was the Weed.
Now, these are good things that people didn't know about you, and at least you were able to share that with
I want
us.
to thank the young lady who recognized me at Market Basket last week.
Very good.
Nice to have a fan.
The poor woman must have been in some
No,
sort of traction.
She said it was,
for a
no,
couple
she
years.
was not feeling well. She said, I felt like I had just met a movie star.
Was she talking to you?
No, it was the guy behind me. You know, oh, here's another thing. As of January 1st, you're not allowed plastic bags in Westford?
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what? You know what I got to say about that?
Yes, go right ahead.
It's stupid. You're going to raise. You have to pay. You have to buy plastic bags if you want to use it,
Yeah.
right? And or we'll go to Littleton and get them.
That's what's going to happen.
It's stupid. And well, why did these environmentalists kill me?
Well, the one that got me was the when they passed the styrofoam cup thing. You can't go to Dunkin' Donuts
No.
and get the flip on the
No,
on the
because
coffee.
they don't have that.
So
It's
you
open.
get to burn your hand all the time.
Yeah. Also, you get to decorate the car.
Yeah. You kind of slosh coffee all over the front seat
Yeah,
of your
right.
car.
But it's nice when you step in.
Well,
instead
that's
of-
where we're going. Get used to it. You're going to get a new fee on all of your.
I wrote about that.
Okay. Yes, you did.
When is that coming out?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but that's proposed. So.
No, when is Eyes On?
It will be probably within the next couple of weeks. I would
Okay, now
think.
you want to talk about Eyes On and the
No,
closing
no,
moments?
no, that's
Why
fine.
not?
Because,
What does Eyes On stand for?
Eyes on, eyes on, eyes on.
Oh,
You never knew that?
no.
Yeah, it's an old phrase. Eyes on. I'm watching. We're watching.
I'm not that old. Are you kidding me?
That's what it's for.
Why don't you just say it, Eyes On?
No, because it's better to say it
and how's
that way.
how's that development down the middle of Boston Road coming?
That one down the middle on Boston Road.
Yeah, to put the
the
Yeah.
little air barriers in. You're gonna have to wait and see.
it's going to really slow people down. Right?
Well, then that's not according to the powers to be. It's going to make this thing really look nice and slow traffic down. Yes.
And let's talk about the strobe light that doesn't exist by the fire station, the new fire station.
Hasn't been put in yet.
You said that with a straight face? They have this sign up. I don't know.
You got what?
34 seconds to go. Plenty of time. They have a sign up that has a picture of a truck. I don't know what it lights up. And this time of year, great. We have solar battery on it. Excellent. That should work well.
Well, they should be checking with you now because
I
you're going
know.
to know when the sun's out.
What about when there's heavy, wet snow? It just adheres to it and you can't see it.
That's right.
Who needs it?
Who needs it? Just a lot of change.
All right.
going
I
on.
want to thank you for I want to thank you for showing up. What a man. Vote for Dennis because he'll be running for something soon. And remember, send those cards and letters, folks. All right. Bye.
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or two from Nicky. And Cantor Something Berg will sing some song. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came along.